video game stuff behind at my folks' place. A lot of it got misplaced or thrown out, I'm not sure. I used to have a lot of these here, just merchandise, knickknacks, video game memorabilia. This one here is a little drone from the video game Portal. It's like a camouflaged version of these little guys. They were very annoying. Of course, we have a little Tetra from Zelda Wind Waker. I got that, one of those, like chocolate eggs with the toys inside. This is one of those, like Burger King or McDonald's, like Happy Meal wristwatch toys. I doubt it still works though, but I'm surprised I still have it all these years. Here's a little heart container from Zelda Twilight Princess. It was part of a full necklace, but the necklace part broke, so that's all I got. And this is like a Pac-Man arcade machine. Just a little steel box. You can put stuff in it. A little Mario, plastic Mario. No idea where it's from. And of course the little mystery box from Super Mario Brothers series. Another little box you can just put stuff in. So, that's all I got left. Let's take a look at some controllers. This video will be comprised entirely of, or not entirely, but mostly of just controller sounds. Just clicks and clangs and buttons. I'll be sparing with my storytelling a little here. The first one we got here is the Super Pac-Man plug and play. The little Pac-Man head there. Oh, I'm surprised that's still on. Guess it does take batteries. Makes sense. With that little Namco plug and play, I also have this one as well, which has two buttons. This one has more than just Pac-Man. Has a couple other bonus Pac-Man games as well. Look like I'm missing just two batteries. Here's a fun one. Here we've got Darth Vader plug and play. Star Wars. this one sounds more than the other one. A little denser, a little like squeakier, but not like annoying. All these controllers and plug-and-plays are all pretty dusty and dirty. It's not like I ever play them anymore. They really should stop making them. This next one I've shown once before. This is the Atari Flashback 4 plug-and-play. It's not exactly a controller, but it has controllers that come with it. Just two controllers here for the Atari. One of them's the player 1 controller, and the other one just syncs up for games that have 2 players. Both of these are wireless, and yet it also has jacks for wired controllers as well. They're pretty flimsy. On top of those 2 controllers that I have for the wireless Atari, the Atari Flashback plug-and-play, I also have real Atari controllers for the 2600. They feel older. They look like they're made with an older kind of plastic. This one has a little bit of sand in it. Yeah, they're pretty old. That button has a little bit more of a click to it too, as does the joystick. I have another Atari controller here. This one's a little cooler. This is the joystick with the firing trigger. The ports for the Atari 2600 were also compatible with the Sega Genesis as well. So you could also use this for Genesis games if it was compatible. Archer. I wonder if that's Sterling Archer from the show. these, it says the names of the buttons on the buttons here. Some off-brand, non-PS1. I have this official PS1 translucent turquoise. I have this Mad Catz brand PlayStation controller, Dual Force. I like the sound of this one. I also have this wireless one from GameStop. This one's very light, takes batteries. I have the little receiver for it as well. Just plug that right in. The last one I have is a little bit different. Get some of these out of the way first. Need some extra space for this next one. Alright, this big guy here. This is the Dream Gear. Obviously, it's meant for driving games, games that require steering. But you could actually play this with most regular games anyway. Not that you'd want to. It's got these little suction cups on the bottom to keep it in place. This little gauge actually works too with some games. Also compatible with the PlayStation 1 as well. Very cheap plastic. It does feel good though, comfortable in your hands. Alright, got here a Super Nintendo controller. This is my original one. I've had it for as long as I can remember, for as long as I've had the Super Nintendo, and it still works. All reliable. Nintendo controllers, actually. I also have this one, which, the SN Pro Pad. This one doesn't work as well. This is the one that you give to your friend when he comes over to play video games. You give him the bad controller. I don't like the sound of it as much either. Hard plastic. I do like the look of it though. It does look much cooler than the other. Turn all of them on auto fire. On top of those two, I also have two NES controllers as well. These ones are much simpler, but the design is really cool and real slick. Both of these controllers originally came with my NES. I've had both of them since and they still work. Let's kind of move through the Nintendo timeline here. We have some N64 controllers. I have this one, which has the jumper pack in here, the transfer pack. So you can plug in your Game Boy and transfer files like Pokemon. That's actually the only game I ever used it for. I didn't really know anything else that would use it. I definitely like the sounds of the N64 controllers. It's kind of a hollow piece of plastic, but it has a little bit of a tone to it. Classic Z trigger in the back. I have a couple of N64 controllers. This black controller. Sadly, this is probably my best working controller, and it's not in very good condition, which is saying much. With the memory card plus, has a 4-way switch, so you can save 4 times as many games as a regular pack. This feels more comfortable for me than this, which you didn't really have that many games that made you use this pad. On top of those two, I also have a yellow controller as well. This one's probably one of my oldest controllers. So old that you can see all the gunk in the C buttons here. accessory that I have for the N64 along with that here. This is the microphone that plugs right into your system, just like any controller. As far as I know, there was really only one video game that required you to use the microphone, which was Hey You Pikachu. And I got this when I got a copy of Hey You Pikachu, and pretty much never used it. Mic comes out here. I wonder what it would sound like to record with this. Moving forward in time a little bit, I have a GameCube controller. Not an officially released one. It's made by a third-party company called Pelican. I don't have a GameCube. My sister has my old GameCube. But I have this controller for the occasional Wii game that allows you to use a GameCube controller. I have a couple of Wii controllers as well, like the standard one that comes with every system, which has the protective sleeve around it, which doesn't make much of a difference because the sleeve is also really dirty and kind of makes it look dirtier. On top of the white one, I also have a black one. This one comes built in with Wii Motion Plus, which should have been necessary for all of these anyway. I only have the one. It's actually a pretty good design for a controller. I liked it a lot. And the white and the black one are nothing compared to the hot pink one. This has the Wii Motion Plus attachment for it. For every Wiimote that I have, I also have a nunchuck for as well. Got one here. Another one here, a little bit dirtier. None of them are particularly clean. It's all very old stuff. And I have this cool looking see-through one. You can really see the hardware mechanics inside. And this one lights up as well, made by a company called Knick. This button kind of sticks a little. Which one do you think sounds always had the slow button. I have another one that looks just like that, which is the Super Pad. Except this one doesn't have left and right triggers, so it's a little bit more like the traditional one. And I have yet another bootlegged one. This is the SG Pro Pad, which looks just like the one that I had for the Super Nintendo, but with one less button. I'm not a big fan of these kinds of controllers. The other ones worked better. Along with the Genesis controllers, I also have this special adapter. This is the Super Multiplay, and it has 4 ports so that you and 4 friends can play a game together. But there pretty much wasn't any games that I had growing up that I ever played with 4 people all at once. It's a pretty rare occasion. And just this last one. This one looks just like a Genesis controller. But don't be fooled, because it's actually a Sega a.s.r.m controller. As you can tell by the port, it's not compatible with the Atari. But it looks very similar to these two over here. I like the way this one sounds. Well, I think that'll do it. That's all the controllers that I have. Just pressing every button. I have the obsessive need to just fidget with buttons when I see them. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like the nostalgic sounds of buttons on a retro video game